Welcome, everybody, to the first ever episode of Just Two Boys.
I was sitting around the other day and I was thinking to myself, what is there not enough of? What aren't comics doing?
Wow. What is something that we could do that has never been done before?
Exactly.
Nobody's even explored the space.
A disruption in the space.
What is that thing, WAHLID? What is that thing that there's just nobody has done yet?
Podcast.
Wow.
There needs to be more.
There isn't. I've never. Have you seen a podcast?
Yo, I'm so surprised. As soon as I Googled podcast,
Nothing came up. And it was offering you other things, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you looking for broadcasts?
Yeah.
Are you looking for the British Broadcasting Company? Are you looking for an armcast? Broken arm? Did you mean broken arm?
Did you mean broken leg?
There's no podcast. Nobody's ever done a podcast yet.
This is crazy. We're gonna be rich.
Yeah. The craziest thing to me is that we're going to start this new trend of podcasts. And literally any other podcast that you hear that's not made by us, after this podcast that you watch, or even before, whenever, just know that we were the ones.
We were the first.
We were the ones that started this shit. Wow. Damn, congratulations, man, for being a part of something
new.
Brand new.
The first podcast.
Wow. So you might be wondering, hey, what have you guys been doing after Vine? YouTube, like I've always been doing it. WAHLID, what have you been doing after Vine?
Chilling.
You mean to tell me you didn't do anything after Vine was finished?
Yeah, got a cat. Bought a car.
That's your highlights?
Yo, I'd be, if that was the only thing I got from Vine, I'm happy.
You would be happy.
I'm very happy, actually.
No,
I got a job.
You got a job.
I got a job,
but you didn't get just a regular old job. Who did you work for?
I worked for the Russell Simmons. You know him from the yoga commercials? What? You guys don't know Russell Simmons, the yogi?
No, I know Russell Simmons from the Run's house. He's the uncle.
No, I don't know. He's like vegan.
Uncle Rush. Right?
Yeah. I mean, maybe. I have to look it up. I didn't do that much research.
I don't know.
I just know he's vegan. He does yoga a lot.
Oh, but you also know that he's literally one of the biggest curators and pioneers of the hip-hop genre, which is now the number one genre, surpassed rock and roll, and is literally the culture mover and shifter of our generation. He is one of the forefathers of that. You get that, right?
Right? Yo, no, one time he asked me how to take a screenshot on his phone. I was like, he's such a dad.
You know, you are the guy that helped the man that curated the biggest movement of our generation in the past 30 years. You helped him. You taught him how to take screenshots on an iPhone.
There's this one time I asked him for $20, and he was like, yeah, sure.
For what? Like, hey, Dad, can I borrow $20?
That's exactly what I was like, yo, can I get $20? He was like, all right, come here. It was sick. Yo, I loved working for him.
What did you do? What else did you do?
Yo, I worked in the licensing department. I did
No, why are you putting quotes?
Because it's like a paper job. You're just like a desk job. So
it's not a real job?
It is a real job. It's a big boy job.
So then why do you have to put quotes behind it?
Because I'm not a big boy. No, life after Vine was great. I'm very happy from everything I took away from Vine. I met great friends.
Likewise.
I met you, Zach.
Yes.
Castro, my cat.
Castro didn't come because of Vine, though.
Yes, he did. I would never have gotten a cat if I moved in with Zach. If I didn't move in, sorry.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Can we get him on a guest?
The cat?
Yeah.
Well, I'm probably in bed. What?
Whoa, you can talk.
Yeah, man,
It's not that big of a deal.
We'll talk all the time. I talk to Tim Cats and Spotted Cats.
Why does my cat sound like that?
The cats, they don't have name for other cats. They just call them the breed of cats. Yeah, I talk to Tim Cat, Spotted Cat,
Tuxedo Cat,
Black Cat. You know, we hang out, play poker.
You know, dogs are the only one who play poker. There's a stereotype.
It's a stereotype.
The dogs play poker.
Dogs just run around and chasing each other's tail. We're out here playing poker, making moves, bitch. Castro.
Whoa, why didn't you say this before? Sorry. This podcast is brought to you by Vine. It's an ad.
Mine's dead.
Who's paying for this?
Oh, shit. We didn't think about it. We don't have a sponsor. Hey, do you want to advertise on our podcast? Explore new digital medium advertising.
Mobile first audience.
User-generated digital content.
Engagement.
Analytic and data platform.
Traffic to your page.
Influencer social metalogs.
User-generated. Oh, you already said that?
Traffic.
If you don't believe us, ask this guy.
Hi, I'm Rouse, and I love advertising with Just Two Boys. It's really humbling. My Swiss media startup company. Thanks. Hi, I'm Carol, and my children died when I was bathing them, and I started advertising with this podcast, and it has really helped me cope with my dead children that I killed myself. I love my children, Betty and Niece. Rest in peace. I love advertising with this podcast.
Advertise with Just Two Boys today. No, seriously though, if you could, someone reach out to us because we're fucking broke.
We spent a lot of money on this podcast.
Way too much money for a podcast.
We're really over budget, so please, anybody would be willing to, if you find the kindness in your heart to advertise with us, it'll be good.
Okay, bye.
How was your life before Vine? What did you do?
Yo, I worked at Subway.
Why?
I worked at Subway, and I was in community college at the time.
Yeah.
And I strictly remember when like Vine started popping off for me, and I quit Subway.
Just to do Vine?
Just as like, hey, let me see this out. Right?
What a terrible idea.
Well, it was Subway.
Was
it's not a big tie. I'm not fucking.
Yeah.
Yo, but it was crazy because as soon as I told my manager, I like put my 2 weeks in, he said, "Oh, you'll be back."
Ooh.
Like what? Subway?
Yo, what if you go back as like you get hired as a Subway like CEO?
No, so you know what I want to do? I want to like one of these days, I just want to buy that Subway franchise.
Yeah.
It'd just be like, fuck you.
I guess it looks like I am back.
Yeah.
Mop this floor,
with
bitch.
With a giant check.
Yeah, and you whip out your dick and you start peeing on the floor, and you're like, you better start mopping.
I have to clean it up. I buy my own Subway.
He's like, you know what? You clean it up. I'm done. And then you have to wipe it.
I have to wipe it again.
Wow. You shot Vines because of Casey James, right?
Yeah, Casey James kind of got
Shouts
me.
to Casey James, man.
Yo,
if Casey James was not alive, we never would have met.
Yo, if it wasn't for Vine, I would not be here in front of you right now.
100%.
That sign would have been broken.
That sign would not have been.
There would have been a sign in the first place.
It would have been signed in the first place.
Yeah, what was life for you before Vine?
Well, it was still like it was YouTube. But I became like stuck in the brown community only, which is not a bad thing.
That's all you did was post
yeah.
Desi parents do this. And Desi parents do this.
So
like for me, Subway is not embarrassing.
So making Desi Parents videos in your mind is way more embarrassing than making sandwiches.
Yo, what? I was an artist. I was making art every sandwich I made.
I still was. Listen, I had bangers out. I had hand clap dance out. I had banana wow. But I wanted to do more. I felt like every time I posted an only brown videos on it, was like, yeah, I love it. When I started posting non-brown videos, like people would be like, yo, what is this? Like, what are you doing? So I felt like I lost my creative control, the creative freedom to create stuff freely on YouTube because I was like, I have to make stuff for only one audience.
Oh, and then Vine
And then Vine came around, and I got this literally a breath of fresh air because I was like, yo, I can.
Yo, because you were making like non-brown stuff on Vine.
No, yeah.
Life during Vine. Come on.
Great.
Tell me the juicy.
Come on. All right.
Give me the deets. What's her name?
All right, guys. Remember VMs? That was my first time I VM'd with a porn star.
That's the craziest thing that happened to you?
Well, think about it. Brown kid, humble beginnings, traumatized sex life.
Hang on.
Guilt, post-sex Christian guilt.
Let's pull it back a little bit. Traumatized sex life?
I mean, like, you know, you grew up in a religious
Oh,
household,
and
and
it's
sex
like,
is not.
okay.
It's
Everyone-
It's the worst. It's worse than killing somebody.
Yeah, you can't.
You cannot have sex. So now you're on this. You think you go through high school. You're like, yo, no, white girls don't fuck with me. Hell no, no way ever in life.
Mhm.
I'm gonna marry a girl from India. She's gonna have a long ponytail. She's gonna have thick eyebrows.
Whoa,
She's
what?
gonna have love handles that go directly into her butt.
So just me with long hair.
Right. And you're like, that's the girl I'm gonna marry, right? That's what you've been conditioned to think. Now you're VMing with porn stars.
Wait, did you send the VM first? or
No,
did
she
he-
sent the VM.
What'd she
first.
say?
She was like, yo, you're like one of the funniest people. Like, I love your vines. Like,
And that's when you were like, wow, Vine is crazy.
I was like, Vine is crazy. And then I didn't believe it was a real porn star. Because like, yo, it's probably like a fake account.
Mhm.
Until she VM'd me her tying a turban, like after a shower. She tied her turban with her towel. She's like, "Oh, look, I'm you," and like she was naked, and it's a very well known porn star.
She had a turban and she was naked. Aren't you like offended by that?
No, because I was like, I don't. This is amazing, and the amazingness of this moment is clearly out trumping the racist shit that she's pulling right now.
Guys, what,
White woman getting out of a shower time, be like, "Oh, look at me!" And I was like, "Oh, that's pretty racist." But yo, I'm VMing a porn star right
basically what Just is saying is that the only good thing that came out of Vine was him talking to a porn star.
now. Yeah, probably the only memorable thing, the only thing I remember about Vine.
I wish, because me and Zach used to send the funniest stuff
on VMs, right?
on VMs. And
Also through Vine, you can send Vines, like funny ass Vines.
yeah, but like, I wish I saved them, man. I want to save them.
Everything's
so-
gone.
Everything.
Even VMs are gone.
Yo, they have to have like a vault.
Where
It's
they
like
all they just watch it themselves.
It's like shaped as a V. It's a giant metal.
Vine was one of the best things that happened to the internet, to cell phones, to the culture,
Culture. Wow. Music.
to music, to everything. Vine like took everything and put it on another level. Whether you agree or not, if you don't agree, you're wrong, because it shifted culture.
There's so many cases. So many people were sampling Vines on their tracks.
Yeah, it
ASAP.
literally blew up songs.
Yeah. Well, it literally made like the music industry like, oh, how do I get stuff popping on Vine? I had so many calls like that at work where they're like, how do we get it popping on Vine?
So how does a Vine go viral? What's the 4 easy steps?
Yo, I have a picture of an old guy, and there's a projector in front of him, and it says how to make a video go viral.
Wow.
Life during Vine.
Life during Vine was amazing. Yo, it was so fun just to be able to like make something literally every day or every other day. And like any idea that you had, when people had trends, you'd hop on trends and like make fun. I used to make fun of a lot of trends, and that was so much fun. Yo, one of my favorite times during Vine was the Marcus John Nash Greer rap battle,
Oh, come on, man. No one remembers
which
that.
was the most terrible rap battle I've ever fucking heard in my. It was so bad.
I think it was even worse than the Rice Gum and Jake Paul stuff. that's going
Oh,
on.
easily. It was that of that time, but just without the cars and the gimmicks and the lights
And the money.
and the money and the prestige and the women. I remember you unofficially hosting that whole series, and it was the funniest thing in the world. And that's when I hopped on too, and then Nash Greer, shouts to Nash Greer, retweeted
Yo.
one of my Vines, and I was like, yo, this is it. I made it. Because he was like the
You
number one
made
guy.
it?
Yeah, I was like, yo, I made it.
I remember that MC battle because the biggest Vine I had from all that was just a Vine of me eating
Eating
M&Ms.
popcorn.
That was M&M's.
M&M's, and you're shaking your head like, ooh, that was a good one. And that Vine just in itself, holy shit. You had to have been there. If you weren't there on Vine.
If you were there, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, it was so. I feel bad for everybody that missed out on Vine.
When Vine first started popping off for you, what were you thinking? What was that feeling for you?
Yo, it was so crazy because I would walk the streets, and before I was like, if I see a brown person, I'm like, yeah, they're gonna know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
Now, after Vine, after all that happened, I would walk the streets, and like every race of people would come up to me, and be like, "Holy shit, what? Like that's crazy!" Like, and I was like, "Wait, how do you know me?
Is it from Vine?
And it was from Vine. Like a lot of people came through from Vine, and then a lot of people were even like, "Holy shit, my favorite Viner makes YouTube videos."
Yo, that's how I found you. I saw one of your Vines. I saw one of his YouTube videos, and I was like, wow, this guy's pretty funny, actually. Because his Vine shit is terrible. And then I reached out to you
I
on
saw your
Twitter.
YouTube videos and I was like, oh god, this is whack. And then I saw your Vines. I was like, this guy's hilarious.
I hate you. Life after Vine.
depression, illnesses,
You got sick?
typhoid,
Chicken
yellow
pox.
fever. Life after Vine has been amazing. Vine took my career to a whole nother level. Not only that, it instilled me with like a level of like confidence, being like, I was like, yo, I can make white people laugh. I can make everybody, like, I can make any group of people laugh. That means that I can
You can do anything.
do anything. Like, this is, it solidified to me that I was a comedian. I was like, yo, I'm a comic, and I can use any platform to make jokes. Like, I'm not
Any platform?
any platform.
Pinterest?
Have not tackled that yet.
That's what I thought.
I'm not
Follow
big
me
like
on
you. This guy's huge. He's got 12 million followers on Pinterest.
Yo, if I had 12
And
million
they're just
followers,
cactuses that look like dicks. That's all they are. It's just a huge, beautiful page.
don't touch them.
That's the getter. And it's in flames. It's like, don't touch them. Remember word art? It's in like word art. GIF. Clip GIF from MySpace days. It has a white background.
Sparkling.
Yeah.
It's crazy because everyone kind of put their eggs
In one basket.
Vine.
Yeah.
Like, luckily for me, I got a job. I was like working.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, Vine wasn't my only source of income.
Right. Which is
Knock on wood.
well, Instagram killed Vine, man. And
Really, Instagram?
no,
Vine was
there's
still.
there's a number of reasons why Vine died. Some of them we can't discuss.
Yo,
because
someone told
we
me.
just can't.
Someone from Vine was like, Vine died because creators like you were posting content more.
Which is one of the reasons, yeah.
Bro, and when I heard that, I was like, oh.
It's right. Yo, because I stopped posting less. Zach, you, all the good Viners. Not to say that
I
all the
wasn't
Viners
good.
were good.
I was trash.
Nah, yo, this.
I was the
Let me
worst.
let me have a real moment with you real quick.
Wait, can we turn off the cameras?
You were like one of my favorite Viners, if not my favorite Viner.
Can I be real with you for a second?
Go ahead.
I thought your shit was trash.
And that's how our relationship is. Remember how Chance the Rapper brought back SoundCloud, but when Vine needed help, he was like, it's okay. Let me fucking feed my daughter and work on an album or some dumb shit like that.
It wasn't Chance's fault.
Dude, you know what?
Dude,
fuck Chance the Rapper.
what about those guys?
That's right. Chance, if you're watching, dude, fuck
Whoa,
you, dude.
whoa.
I love your music. I think you're great. You're literally one of my favorite rappers.
I think he's.
But fuck you for not saving Vine and saving SoundCloud instead. Who the fuck is on SoundCloud now?
Lil Pump?
He's already made it. He doesn't need SoundCloud anymore. That's it. The last wave of SoundCloud rappers have made it. That's it. It's done now. And you decided to step in and save SoundCloud. And when Vine needed help, you said, fuck it. I'm going to feed my daughter and make music instead and establish myself as an artist so I can get to the level that I am right now. That's what you decided to do instead, dude? Fuck it. Fuck that. Fuck that chance.
It was not his fault at all. It was not.
I just need someone to blame.
Honestly.
No, I was pissed when I read that headline when he was saving SoundCloud. I was furious, livid, fuming.
There's ice coming in.
Yes, there was ice coming out of my ears.
No, there's steam coming out of your ears.
There was, man.
Can you imagine a guy who still think Vine is around?
He's like, oh shit. You know who I think would be that guy?
Who?
Logie Dogie.
Oh.
Hey, shouts to Logie Dogie,
Hey,
man.
shouts.
Yo, honestly, another one of my favorite Viners. But I feel like he's totally the guy that it's like has not made Vines in a while, and it goes on his phone, checks out Vines, like, what the heck, man? What the heck is this, man? Come out, man.
Doesn't realize.
That's how he has conversations to himself in real life.
What can they expect from the show? Tell them.
Drake. The first guest, right out. We said let's start off with a bang, and we said if we're gonna have a guest, let the first guest be Drake.
Do you know Drake personally?
No, I don't know Drake. Wait, what are you talking about?
Like, this is Toronto. Do you know?
But you're the one that's getting him. You're the one that's getting him on
Yo,
this guest.
I don't know how to even contact him.
I thought Russell was gonna get Drake for us.
No, Russell doesn't. No.
Russell's the godfather of hip hop.
Yeah, but he doesn't like call around Drake.
You tell me you can't just call Drake and be like, "Yo, do this podcast."
Maybe I could ask, but
You didn't ask yet?
No.
I just told him that we're getting Drake.
I thought you were getting Drake.
Why would I get Drake?
This is your city.
Yeah, but I don't know. I can't be like, "Yo, come to my podcast."
Yeah,
I see.
of course. Tweet him.
No, I'm not gonna.
So that we're not getting Drake.
I don't know him like that. I've seen him at rappers games. I said, "What's up?" He said, "Hey, what's up?"
You gonna say come to our podcast?
No, I would not. No, I said, "Hey, hello, how are you?" I would not be like, "Yo, come to our podcast."
Kyochi's like, all right. You told him.
I didn't promise it though.
Oh, okay, fuck.
So that's another thing you can expect from this podcast is a lot of broken promises.
A lot of
and
broken
a lot
podcast
of commitments that we will not follow through with at all whatsoever.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching the first episode of Just Two Boys with WAHLID and Jus.
Wait, what?
What do you mean what?
It's. I thought I just heard you say, "Just Two Boys with WAHLID and Jus." That's not what I just heard, is it?
What's the problem?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What the fuck is the problem?
Yo, what is that? I don't understand.
It's just two boys.
Okay.
With Jus and WAHLID.
Oh, okay. I see what's happening. I mean, WAHLID and Jus kind of just roll off the tongue a lot better.
No, just two boys with Jus and WAHLID.
Right.
Just two boys with JASMEET and WAHLID.
Right.
Just two boys with Jus.
Is there
not WAHLID. All those sound great, but just two boys and WAHLID and Jus sounds terrible.
Do we have an actual problem?
Yeah, we talked about this. I fully told you that was going to be the name. Just because we don't have the
Yo,
sign.
I already said it, so what are you going to do?
I'll edit it out.
I'm editing this.
Oh, you don't think I'm going to be over your shoulder?
Yeah, you probably would be.
And then take the computer from you and start editing myself?
Yeah, you probably would.
If this continues like this, I will take you. If I need to take you to court, if I need to pursue legal action, don't think I won't. Don't give me that face. Don't make that face.
There's no way you're going to take me to court for this.
So we are all here to find a mutual agreement when it comes to the name of the podcast. So without further ado, if you'd like to say final words to your lawyer, we will begin.
Tell him to go suck my dick. No, we're good to go.
Listen, you tell this cocksucking piece of shit over my fucking dead body he's getting this name of this podcast.
So my client would like to state for the record that there is absolutely no leeway when it comes to the branding.
Tell this conceited piece of shit that he doesn't need his name in front of the podcast. Like, does he really need to compensate for his small, tiny penis?
Okay, look, we understand the situation, but as per fair use law, the name was agreed upon earlier by both parties.
Alright, you tell this Durka Afghan sand bathing motherfucker. I'll punch him in his goddamn throat, this piece of shit.
Well, according to Section C in the Charter of New Digital Rights and Freedoms, there has to be a written agreement.
Tell this egocentric brand muscle beaters that can suck my
Okay, yeah, we're not moving on this one.
There's no way. There's no way. We're not going through with this. I'm getting the podcast name. This brand is really important to me.
This is not budging on this.
If you want the name so bad, I take custody of the kids.
Fine by me.
Come on, buddy. Let's go. Come on.
Where's Daddy? Isn't Daddy coming with us?
Listen, buddy. Your dad doesn't love us anymore, okay? So I'm gonna need you to be a big, strong boy, and I need you to forget about Daddy, okay? Just forget about him. You don't need that. All right, come on.
Hey, just say that I'm going to meet him on Monday, okay? And then we can, 1 second. We got what we wanted, okay? We got what we wanted.
Daddy? Daddy?
No, come on, let's go.
Daddy!
Come on,
Daddy!
let's go, come on.
Daddy!
Go,
Daddy!
come on. Let's go.